I'm about to share a pretty killer workflow that I've been rolling out for a lot of my clients that are reluctant to get in front of the camera. They're reluctant to speak, get their photos on the website, but they still deliver beautiful work. A builder, a car manufacturer, any kind of niche, this will work. Now, what we need for this is information from the person who did the job, the owner, the builder, about the thing, whatever that thing is. Okay, let's say it's a home construction. I'll use the home construction analogy. So a dual occupancy home that's going up in Bondi, right? So the builder knows all of the details. So what I do is I ask ChatGPT to get me 100 interview type questions that will really dissect the build from start to finish. Now, before I do that, I load a document from Google called Google's Quality Content Guide. So it's like a big PDF where Google is actually displaying how it judges good content. And what I do is I say, Mr. ChatGPT, check out these guidelines from Google, then check out my client's website and the services that they offer. I'm about to do an interview for whatever it is, a dual occupancy construction build. I'd like you to create 100 interview questions that will get the client to open up in terms of the experience, the details of the project, basically from start to finish. Then what I do is I create a system. The first time I do it is I actually jump on a Google Meet or a Zoom call and I interview Stella. Come on. As I interview the client, right? So the client is comfortable with the questions, and we choose the questions that they're comfortable answering without needing to prepare. At the end of the day, they built the house. They don't need to script things. They're very simple questions. Like, how long did this take? From there, we create a structure. And the structure is, as soon as they finish the project, they actually answer these questions for me by themselves in their own time. And every now and again, I'll get a WhatsApp audio recording, which might go for 10 minutes or 20 minutes or 5 minutes, where they explain the project. So what me and my team do, we have that project transcribed. That way we have text that can go up as a post on the website. Now we go next level. What we do is, and what you need for this is a video, ideally a good quality video, but phone videos work, or photos, worst case. In this case, the client pays for a photographer out there. For every home, he pays what is $600 to $800 per professional real estate type photos created. And some of the gangster projects, we actually get a videographer out, so that might cost $1 to $2K for really production level videos made. But let's go back to the images. So now I've got 20 images or so of the project. I've got interview questions and details about the project. What we do is, based on those dot points, based on the transcript, we perfect the transcript and we create a voiceover. And the voiceover is perfected with Grammarly, with ChatGPT, professional voiceover. And then what I use, I pick out a voice from 11labs.io or a artlist.io, or Artlist, I forget what it's called. Basically stock audio, stock voices. And some of those AI voices are absolutely incredible. The issue that I'm having is there's not much in the Australian market, and we definitely don't want to use American voices. And so what we do is we use this voiceover, and we can make a 1-minute clip. It could be a reel. It could be a fully detailed 5-minute clip, and anything in between. So it'll be a video, a slideshow of, let's say, the photographs. And with the photographs, because they're such high quality, we can slowly zoom them in as it changes to the beat of a relaxing jazz music with this voiceover. So you've got this voiceover that looks like it's a TV presenter or something that suits the brand, explaining the project, while the slideshow is jumping to those sections of the photos that the voiceover is talking about. Now, all of a sudden, with minimal time from the client, he gets a machine of content that goes up onto the site. Because those images are so high quality, you can easily render out vertical shots, 4K shots, whatever kind of shots. Julio, are you serious? Are you going to get this ball? Yeah, you got the ball. So without much effort from the client, a lot of the time they don't actually, I don't want to say they don't care, they respect it. A lot of the time they don't have the time, But a lot of the time, they don't feel like it's important to me because I need them to have leads. I need them to have rankings. Sometimes you can explain the world to the client and you tell them the need for brand, the need for this, and they just won't do it. It could be free, it could be not free. This is why I just take over and drive the ship, because it needs to be there for SEO. This is where a lot of agencies that are doing this because of agency billing will just, okay, it's too hard basket, the client's not getting any photos. Okay, that's it. No social posts, no projects on the site. No, that will make the campaign fail. Inevitably, they will leave, and that's what happens. So really cool workflow. So let's wrap it up. There is a template that I make my clients answer the questions, and that template comes from initial interviews with the client. And then when the client finishes that project, they answer the questions, whether it's an audio or we jump on a call. Those calls are transcribed. I use the text from those audios or the call to then make a voiceover using AI. Then I will load that voiceover over the top of a slideshow of images. And when he's talking about certain things, I will show that part. If he's talking about the stairs, he's talking about the balcony, I'll show those areas. I'll show the balcony at that time, right? Then I'll generate vertical clips, I'll generate landscape clips, I'll generate a 1 minute clip, I'll generate a 5 minute clip, right? So not only do we have text that goes up onto the project page, we have images that goes up on the project page, we have a video that goes up on the project page, we have social media content for the client, we have Google business listing content. Like, there's so many benefits to a system like this. It's an omnipresent effect, essentially. Oh yeah, oh. It's an omnipresent effect, which helps clients succeed, which helps rank websites. At the end of the day, the most important SEO ranking factor is engagement. So if a user finds your site and spends time on your site, Google respects this. So they've landed on this project page with a 5 minute video, with an engaging video, with a voiceover. The voiceover has captions, you know, those typical captions that jump at you and each word pops out. You got images, you got text, like what more do you want? You do that for 10 projects, 20 projects, 40 projects, and you will have a snowball effect of users who hang around on your site, click through to other pages because they're interested. So one case is a builder, the other case is a pest controller, the other case does service bodies, so truck service bodies and ute service bodies. So one's for a Land Cruiser, one's for an Isuzu, one's for a truck, one's for an electrician, one's for a builder. There's so much cool stuff going on here. Hope that makes sense. I hope you've received some benefit.